What's up, pickleballers? Today's guest is professional pickleballer Brandon Lane, aka B-Lane in the house. It's good to have you on the episode.
How we doing, man? Thank you for having me. I'm pumped, man. I've been watching and super stoked to be on. So
have you prepped for this interview? I mean, this is a serious thing. So have you done any preparation?
Not at all. Not at all.
10 questions, 10 minutes. Are you ready to do this?
Let's go.
First question. In honor of pickleball, what's your favorite kind of pickle?
You know, I actually I hate pickles. I'm actually, like I was in college and it's funny, Federico and I used to play against each other in conference and I started cramping and my coach made me drink some pickle juice. And let's just say it didn't go well from there. I was sick, like just like the smell of it just makes me want to just gag. It's tough.
So you're the type of guy that when you order a burger, you make sure to get no pickles.
No pickles. The first thing I even asked. You guys even have pickles in the bag? I don't want them.
All right, fair enough. Question 2, how did you get started in pickleball?
My friend Chewy, who my roommate, one of my great friends today, he called me up and was like, hey, you got to play this game, pickleball. And I was like, what is pickleball? And he showed it to me. We played this tournament. It was called 0-0 Boo. It was on a Halloween tournament. I didn't have a paddle. I had my little van I was working on. I had some little 1/2-inch piece of wood. I got his paddle. I got a Sharpie. I drew it out. I got a jigsaw. I cut it out, rounded out the handle, and I played with a wooden paddle. And then when I got there, they said it wasn't legal, and I ended up playing with a random paddle. And I think it was like a 3-5 tournament, and we went in and won it. It was a blast, man. And ever since then, I've been hooked.
And how long ago was that?
2021, Halloween. So about 2 years now. Yeah.
Oh, right on.
2 years, okay. Yeah.
Solid. Question 3. What pickleballers or which pickleballers do you hang and train with?
I mean, my wife is probably the number one since we live together, you know. Hard to get away from her. But we're here, you know, we train all the time. It's a blast. Federico and Pablo, when I break the chance, you know, Naples or tournaments, I'll play with them. I had actually J-Dub and Dylan over a couple weeks ago, brought them fishing. That's another time for a great story with those two on the boat. But did some training with them. But local guy, Mike Forrester, trained with him. And sometimes like Jack Foster, he's in the Vero Beach area. So usually just at tournaments, though. I usually play with those guys. And just, you know, all the other guys just touring around. So, but yeah, got a good crew in Florida. You got to travel a little, but it's great.
Right on. Sounds like a good crew. Question 4, coolest person you've met because of pickleball?
Coolest person I've met?
Because of pickle.
Wow.
It's got to be pickleball related.
You know, I met Gordy Gronk. I played him in a little like exhibition thing, which was awesome. He's a funny dude, super energetic and everything. Probably the best though, Ivan Lendl. He's getting into pickleball now. Former #1 player in the world for tennis back in the day, and we were playing. And Vero, and the amount of trash that he'll talk to you, it'll drive you crazy, man. It's good. It's good. It gets me prepared for when I get on the court because it's like child's talk when someone's talking to me out there and what he's saying. So it's good.
Is any of his stuff rated PG-13 that you could share with us, or everything's just out of pocket?
Yeah, you know, I mean, there's some rated R stuff, you know, and there some stuff will that's the podcast for after midnight.
Fair enough. Okay, now we're gonna venture a little outside of pickleball. Question 5: what does B-Lane do other than pickleball?
B-Lane, he does it all, you know. I grew up surfing, I grew up skating, I grew up playing sports. I grew up here in Melbourne Beach, Florida. Catalyst right here in Melbourne Beach, my local surf shop. So I used to do surf lessons in the summer. I used to surf my brains out. My buddy Randy Panzarino out in California, we've been surfing since we were, who knows, 3 or 4 years old. I mean, I would say surfing, traveling the world. That's my go-to. So,
it's bad go-tos.
Yeah, it's I don't know. You can't even explain surfing. It's surfing and catching the wave for the first time. It just changed your life forever.
It's a great feeling. Question 6. Speaking of Dylan Frazier, I saw on his Instagram a Beane famous burrito. How famous is that burrito?
That burrito is pretty famous. I put a little bit of my own magic into it.
What kind of magic?
You're gonna have to figure it out once one day when you come to Florida or you're at a tournament. I can make it out of my van for you. I got all the ingredients in there. It's good. I'm my culture's from Belize, so a lot of tortillas we eat. Rice, beans, and I won't get all the details. You just gotta find out for yourself.
Is it a pretty packed burrito?
Oh, I pack it where there's no more room, man. I want you to have the best experience of your life. Every bite.
Wow. I mean, respect it. Okay, speaking of Randy, going into some of Coach Randy's questions from California. First question from him, he submitted a whole bunch of them. But first question, what's up with this 8-foot hot tub?
8-foot hot tub.
You know anything about that?
The 8-foot hot tub could refer to a couple things. It could be my little boat. It could be a hot tub in California when we were at a surf contest in 18. When we were 18 and got a little wild. Could be my hot tub that, it's got silicone and putty all holding it together. So
is it?
I'm not too sure on that one. I'm gonna have to ask him about that one again. But that's a good one. I would have to say the tub would be the hot tub is my little boat that we've had epic times on fishing. And
anything else happening in that hot tub other than fishing?
It's made of plastic, so we would bring it to the sandbar on Sundays, which is at the local inlet, and we'd fill it with ice and a bunch of beers. So we pretty much turned into the floating bar. So it was good. It was good.
Next question from Randy. We need to do a little visualization for this one, if you will. I'm not going to require you to close your eyes, but I will. Just imagine you're out on the ocean, board underneath you, and just the tastiest of tasty waves comes behind you. Beautiful looking barrel. Randy's question is, would you rather win the lotto, beat Ben Johns on Championship Sunday, or get the best barrel of your life?
I mean, that's easy. I'm going to get the best barrel of my life.
Wow.
I mean, Ben Johns he's the GOAT, the guy's unreal. He's pretty much in every final every week, but, I'm not going to skip up the best barrel of my life. It goes back to the question you asked before, you're a surfer too, when you get up or you're just at on a surf trip at a local spot, there's no one out, the girls are out, they're drinking coconut water, the sun's out, it's just the vibe is just unreal. It's just a replay going in your head. You love it, you die for it.
No, can't get enough. All right. Question 9, again from Coach Randy.
Gosh, this guy's
flour tortillas do you eat in a day? On average.
Flour tortillas, usually I make them handmade. So either myself or my mom will make some tortillas in the morning. We'll get the dough, we'll knead them, we'll everything. And put them on the pan, get them going. Whew. On a good day, 2 or 3 burritos in the morning, maybe 1 burrito in the afternoon, and depending on what we're making for dinner, I mean, it could be anywhere from 5 to 10 a day, man.
5 to 10, all homemade.
Yeah, try to do homemade. Unless I'm lazy, I'll go to the store and I'll get some tortillas from the grocery store. But like the homemade, man, they're just you just can't go without a good homemade tortilla.
So you're always going flour. There's never a...
Oh yeah, usually flour, corn. I'm usually a corn guy when it comes to tacos.
Fair enough.
But for burrito, the corn breaks down, a little more. So I like the tortilla because it's a better fit. It's got better structure.
Yeah, it's sturdy. It's sturdier.
Yeah.
All right, question 10, last one. Do you mind if we do a new segment, never before done segment on pickleballers? Are you ready for it?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Casa or court? I'm going to tell you 3 phrases, one at a time, and you're going to tell me if that's a phrase from the casa or from the court.
Okay.
All right, phrase number 1, get out of the kitchen.
It's Casa, man. Easy.
Could be casa. Actually, I was kind of thinking court, but, I'll give you that one. Next one.
With Casa, if I, when I was a kid, I used to hear that all the time. My mom would always be yelling to get out of the kitchen because she's the one that's, don't be messing with the food. So.
Okay, fair enough. Question 2, or phrase 2, there's a lot of balls here.
I'm going to have to go court because I don't know what that phrase would be in the kitchen.
You know what? It was a kitchen phrase and it was meatballs.
Meatballs.
A lot of meatballs.
All right. I got you on that one. That's a good one.
Number 3. Slice that a little more next time.
I'm going kitchen because I'm guessing this came from Randy and he's super Italian. So I'm going to go with that one.
All right, so you're going Casa.
I'm going Casa.
Yeah, Casa's fair. I mean, can't go wrong there. That's it. 10 questions, 10 minutes. Brandon Lane, any last words?
Hey, thanks for having me, man. I'm actually on the way to Daytona, so this has fired me up. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to, ball out this week, and hopefully more to come, man. Excited.
Get a burrito in the system, ball out, and we'll be waiting for your results.
Thanks for having me, buddy.